supply chain issues. Is there any consideration of potentially lifting Trump-era tariffs to give some sort of an immediate relief to this problem? I know that the task force has been talking about long-term solutions, but that's something that some trade representatives and business leaders have suggested could have a real impact right now.
Well, the task force has actually been talking about a range of steps that need to be taken. And I think as you saw by our announcement or our Ambassador Tai's speech last week, we are open to considering policies or continuing limited some policies if they are in the interests of the American people and the interests of our economy. But ultimately, what we're seeing is that, and what he'll be talking about tomorrow, is that the ports and the ability to move goods through ports is certainly one of the big bottlenecks. That's what he'll be addressing. Now, there are other issues in the supply chain, including manufacturing and international manufacturing hubs, where the issue there is the number of people who aren't showing up for work or factories that are shut down because of COVID. We are still the world's largest supplier of vaccines, know-how, manufacturing capacity to help address that. We've seen different types of supply chain issues as it relates to lumber, as it relates to chips. There are different solutions for different industries, and we're working to address all of them at the same time.
There are some people who say that the president should be pressuring unions to loosen work restrictions that are keeping, for instance, truck drivers limited on their hours behind the wheel, or these ports operating at a less than full capacity. What's the White House answer to that?
I would say we have taken steps at times, when warranted, to loosen restrictions, as you saw in reaction to some natural disasters we've had over the course of the year. Ultimately, the president's focus is addressing the needs, the challenges, and the threats to the American people to their well-being, to their economic well-being, and he'll consider a range of options. But again, the supply chain task force has been working for months to address these issues.
One last